They're supposed to be the monster friends to the boys and girls, but some of them are bloody terrifying. I'm Ashley with WatchMojo, and these are the top 10 most powerful Digimon. For this list, we're going to be looking at the entire Digimon anime so far to see which of these digital monsters are the strongest.
Check it out! Look at that!
We're going to be excluding anything that was revealed in the new Last Evolution movie, because you know, spoilers, and also there will be no Appmons on this list, since they're technically not Digimon. Sorry Gatchmon. Video game, manga, and card game exclusives like Zed Millenniummon will also be excluded. Man, that was a long criteria, but here we go. As always, you can catch me on Twitter at AshJBo, so head over there, give me a follow, and let me know which you think is the most powerful Digimon. Ready? It's fighting time. Number 10, Gallantmon Crimson Mode. The Tamers team had to face one of the most terrifying adversaries in the Digimon franchise, the D-Reaper. While that beast might not qualify for this list, the Digimon that put up the greatest fight against it certainly does.
Crimson light! Yeah!
By himself, Gallantmon had already proved his worth by putting down foes like Beelzemon. But when things reached a deadly peak, Granny gave up its life in order to save the day. Now clad in Granny's crimson colours, Gallantmon's strength was amplified tenfold, able to dish out attacks like the Final Justice, as well as soar through the skies with its new wings.
We do deserve to exist! You don't!
The form was resurrected again following the Parasimon crisis, where it was once again able to overcome the nigh insurmountable odds. Number 9, Alphamon. One of the few digital monsters to step up to Yggdrasil and live to tell the tale. This lone warrior found himself constantly on the run from those who did not possess the X antibody. But he hadn't yet learned of his true power, that of being the digital world's savior. Instead of capitulating to the will of his superiors, Alphamon instead galvanized his comrades into preserving their world and taking down his evil half, Arresterdramon. Which was a surprisingly easy feat when he had the power of the ultimate battle blade, Oryuken, in his hands. While there have been other incarnations of Alphamon in adventure and the like, for our money, this bad boy is the strongest. Number 8, Lucemon. You know you're in trouble when the big bad's champion form is more than capable of taking down the entire squad. Essentially the Lucifer of the franchise, Lucemon was slated to become the savior of the digital world, until his heart twisted.
Behold the power of light and the power of darkness.
He enlisted the help of the corrupt Royal Knights to return his body to its most destructive state, absorbing the power of the digital world in the process.
Too bad I can't allow a being with all that power to exist in my world, so goodbye!
Here, with transformation after transformation, Lucemon's strength continued to climb, and he moved towards his ultimate goal of taking over the human world.
Whoa! He looks like a dragon to the 10th power!
Number 7, cross-up Arresterdramon Superior Mode. While we were tempted to give this spot to Quartzmon, he relied a little too much on underhanded tactics rather than his own actual physical strength. So instead, we're gonna give it to the tiny titan who was able to take him down moments after he took over the entire planet. With little hope left, Tageru managed to digicross Arresterdramon with the broken Brave Snatcher, a device that held the combined powers of all 6 legendary Tamers, including the likes of Ty, Davis, and Marcus. With this ability fused into his very being, Arresterdramon was able to pierce the core of Quartzmon, allowing Tageru to save the world and claim the title of Top Hunter. Number 6. MegaDarknessBagramon. They don't come more evil than the big bad of Digimon Fusion. Commanding his impressive army, Bagramon was already strong enough to take over the digital world in his base form. But when the rowdy Shoutmon started to build a resistance, he took it upon himself to absorb his traitorous brother Skull Knightmon and reach this demonic form. Now packing even more power than ever, Bagramon wasn't content with just ruling the digital world, he also wanted to make the human world his home away from home. With this much power under his command, it was going to take a particularly righteous warrior to take him down. Number 5. Imperialdramon Paladin Mode. When Big Bad Diaboromon came back as Armageddon, things looked pretty damn bleak for the chosen children. The beast made quick work of even Omnimon, something we hadn't seen until that point.
What's going on, Izzy?
Omnimon is transferring all his power to Imperialdramon Fighter Mode!
But that's when the torch had to be passed to the next generation, and Omnimon lent his power to Paildramon's mega form, Imperialdramon.
Feel the power of everyone!
Now covered in celestial white armor and swinging the insanely broken Omnisword, Imperialdramon was able to reopen the old wound on Armageddemon's head in a flash. It's a shame we never really saw more of him though. Number 4. Agumon Burst Mode. While we did originally want to put Yggdrasil on this list, he actually isn't categorized as a Digimon. So who better to take his place than the little fella who burst a hole through his tyrannical ass.
Ha! We're friends! And together we make the ultimate team!
Yes, this one may come as a surprise to many, since Marcus's partner Agumon had already attained higher levels such as Shine Greymon Burst Mode. But this unexplained power he gains in the final battle against King Drazel is not to be ignored.
The power of humans
And Digimon!
combined!
This burst mode allowed him to absorb Digisoul energy from the other Digimon fighting for survival and direct its power straight at the tyrant.
The probability of you beating me was 0%! Fatal error!
Not sure what's stronger though, Agumon's burst mode or Marcus Damon's manly fists. Number 3. Susanoo-omon. Not today, Satan. Takuya and the gang's journey through the digital world led them to gather all 10 of the legendary warrior spirits, which were just the tools they needed to fuse into the ultimate war god known as Susanoo-omon.
I am Susanoo-omon, inheritor of the spirits of the 10 legendary warriors.
This means that the strength of everything from Emperor Greymon to Magna Garurumon was now in their possession.
Celestial Blade!
This power was certainly needed in their battle to save the digital and human worlds, as when equipped with the unstoppable force of the Zero Arms Orochi, Lucemon's evil designs were quickly dropped into the trash folder.
Oh no, you don't!
Number 2. Omnimon Merciful Mode. By itself, the fusion of War Greymon and Metal Garurumon is no joke, able to best opponents like Diaboromon, as well as assume the role of the Royal Knight's heaviest hitter in other incarnations.
Look! Omnimon's gathering the power of all our Digimon!
However, when the Digidestined faced off against the apocalyptic being known as Ordinamon, they would need to reach an even higher level. By absorbing the strength of the chosen children's Digimon, Omnimon entered its new Merciful mode. Now adorned with angelic wings and an even more powerful set of weapons. Even Ordinamon's unquenchable rage stood little chance against this powerhouse. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Shoutmon Cross 7 Superior Mode. What's the one certain way to defeat all evil? Well, you could simply fuse every single good Digimon from the digital world into one powerful being. That's exactly what the fiery Shoutmon and his partner Taiki managed to do during the final battle against Bagramon's forces. Elevating the already super powerful Cross 7 into its superior mode, this heroic Digimon was able to one-shot his seemingly invincible foe in a matter of seconds with the final Cross Blade. Like it or not, this is your undisputed king of the digital world. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.